Hi, kids. Settle down up front. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, this meeting is being held in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, New Jersey Open Public Meetings Act. Notice of this meeting was provided in the annual notice of meetings published in the Union County Local Source and the Newark Star Ledger on January 12, 2023. Said notice was posted in the municipal building as required by law. In addition, a copy of this notice has been made available to the public and is on file in the office of the Borough Clerk. All contracts awarded by Mayor and Council must comply with the affirmative action requirements of PL 1975, C-127. Fire exits are located in the directions I am indicating. If you are alerted for fire, please move in a calm, orderly manner to the nearest smoke-free exit. Proper notice having been given, the Borough Clerk is directed to include this statement in the minutes of the meeting. Andrew, please call the roll.
Councilman Petrosky.
Here.
Councilman Johnson.
Present.
Councilman Signorello.
Here.
Councilman Ravina.
Good evening. Here.
Councilwoman Lyons.
Here.
Councilman Patel.
Here.
Mayor Signorello.
Here.
All present, Mayor.
Andrew, please lead us in the opening prayer, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
Eternal God, grant us thy help in all our duties and perplexities. We ask for thy guidance. Give us thy protection in our dangers and sorrows. Grant us thy peace. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, there are no communications for consideration this evening. We have a bunch of certificates to give out. But first, I want to call up Councilman Rabina. We're a little bit late on this, but we want to talk about Autism Awareness Month.
Here, let me see, Mayor. Here, let me see it. Just wing it. Fine.
Cool. All right. So obviously this is an important month, Autism Awareness Month. As a borough, I just want to highlight the fact that we've come a long way in terms of providing sensory-friendly amenities for our residents, and we still have a ways to go. But Jay, Councilman Rabina, has been a big champion of that. And I want to just quickly read off this resolution, present this to Jay, commemorating all the work that he's done. And also just drawing awareness to the fact that this is Autism Awareness Month and it impacts many folks, and it's important that we highlight that. So, whereas autism is a complex developmental disability that typically appears in the first 3 years of life, knowing no racial, ethnic, or social boundaries, and whereas autism affects the normal development of brain, mirrors reasoning, social interaction, and communication skills, and whereas autism is allowed to provide wide-ranging communication with the entire family of the diagnosed individual and early diagnosis, research, training, education, and therapy, negative effects, and whereas significant progress has been made in the last 30 years, the areas of research, medication, diagnosis, and therapies for autism resulting in improved quality of life for individuals living with autism and their families. Autism is a complex disability that requires research to find a cure and prevention, as well as increased recognition and understanding to ensure individuals with autism are accurately diagnosed and appropriately treated throughout their lives. Whereas Sunday, April 2nd, 2023 was World Autism Day, with many individuals, there we go, with many individuals and groups displaying blue lights and ribbons to raise awareness for autism throughout the world, and whereas it is in our best interest as a community to recognize the achievements in the field and continue these efforts by promoting the awareness and fostering the understanding of autism, now therefore be proclaimed that I, Joseph Signorello III, Mayor of Borough of Roselle Park, in the County of Union, in the State of Roselle Park, do hereby proclaim April 2023 as Autism Awareness Month within the Borough of Roselle Park in an effort to bring greater recognition, awareness, and understanding of autism in our society. And Jay, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I just, I just really shortly, really quickly, maybe you want to talk to some of the folks about, you've been pivotal in getting some more amenities for the sensory-friendly park that we have coming down the way. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, do you want to just tell people what they have to look forward to?
Sure. Well, on behalf of...
We got a working mic now.
All right, great. Well, thank you so much, Mayor Signorello. On behalf of the residents here and the families of Roselle Park, important that we raise awareness on autism. 1 in 34 children in the state of New Jersey have autism. It's the highest rate in the nation. We've got to do a lot to raise awareness, to try to find a cure to it, to try to find acceptance. This is all about inclusivity. I applaud your efforts and everyone here on council and the public who's been so very supportive. We were able last year before, create a park, a sensory-friendly awareness park or sensory-friendly park. It's to raise awareness. It's something geared towards our children here in the community that have developmental disabilities. We are fortunate to have additional donations. We received, I believe, $1,600 from ConocoPhillips Bayway 66 refinery. That money is going to be used to buy benches, and we also had a donation from Vigo Gardens. They offer raised gardens. Those raised gardens will be placed shortly in the sensory-friendly playground. So it's something, additional amenities that we're looking forward to offering the public, and want to thank everyone there for the support. So thank you. Hey, man, it's back.
Come on, that was an easy one, man. You just had to brag about the stuff you're getting.
Okay, so now, boom, boom, the two Joes, Twin Towers, you want to come up? So we will now have, Coach, you going to come up? Yeah. So we've got to just set the table. We have a bunch of, obviously, I know you guys aren't here for, oh, yeah. Whoever else, Joe, who else should come up? Okay, make sure, yeah, got it. I know you guys aren't here for the road repair ordinance. So we obviously have a big group here to talk about some of the great athletes and their achievements this afternoon. So first I'll have John Ranieri. You want to?
Sure. Yeah, thanks. Thank you, Mayor. The Roselle Park Recreation Department has long enjoyed a level of support that is unlike most other recreational departments. We'd like to thank Mayor Signorello, Town Council, our Recreation Liaison, Councilman Petrowski, Andrew Cassius, Ken Blum, the Recreation Committee, the ASYC staff, volunteer coaches, and members. I'm honored and privileged to join the recognition of our Winter Recreational Sports Awards. First, wrestling. The season is completed. The off-season has begun. We're happy to report our teams represented Roselle Park well in all three leagues. We had a number of tournament place winners and champions. We would like to recognize the following outstanding accomplishments. Unfortunately, the 2023 Roselle Park Recreation Wrestling Coordinator could not join us, so allow me to introduce the wrestlers. The 2023 USA New Jersey Kid Scholastic State Wrestling Qualifiers. Bantam, 95 pounds, Hunter Appello. Congratulations. Junior, 70 pounds, Paul Toms. Junior, 80 pounds, Jake Appello. Unfortunately, Jake couldn't be here tonight. Junior, 90 pounds, Anthony Molinaro. Junior, 120 pounds, Tarum Manuja. Unfortunately, couldn't be here tonight. Intermediate, 98 pounds, Lucia Ranieri. And intermediate, 98 pounds, Maxwell Griffin. And then, Mayor, next is going to be the jackets. Next, we'd like to introduce the 2023 USA New Jersey Scholastic State Wrestling Place winners. Bantam, 95 pounds, placing 5th, Hunter Appello. Junior, 90 pounds, placing 8th, Anthony Molinaro. Next, we'd like to introduce the 2023 USA New Jersey Kids Scholastic State Wrestling Champion. Girls 14U, 101 pounds, state champion Lucia Ranieri. Lastly, we'd like to recognize the 2023 Roselle Park Recreation Wrestling volunteer coaches. Craig Frost, Dan Pissarro, Russell Benner, Matt Kranicki, Chris Corral, Bob Appello, Troy McDermott, John Gora, Craig Montgomery, and Ryan Rooney. Congratulations, wrestlers.
Yeah, let's take a picture.
And then we'll go to basketball.
Yeah, great. I'm gonna come in the middle. Closest I ever got to a state championship is right here.
So many ways.
Next, basketball. The basketball numbers were very good. We had 11 teams practicing and competing in schools throughout the borough and county. We had over 76 games scheduled, not including the playoffs and championships that were held in the Roselle Park High School main gym. In addition, we registered for an all-star travel tournament. We'd like to congratulate the following. Please allow me to ask the 2023 Roselle Park Recreation Basketball Coordinator to join us, Clark Crawford.
Gotcha, okay. So we're going to introduce the basketball champions from this past season's rec season. And we're going to start with the 3 to 5 Warriors. Number 1, Celeste Tobar. Number 2, Sophia Herrera. Number 3, Brian Bautista. Number 4, Ava Polinsky. Number 5, Thomas Skago. Number 6, Audrey Carabello. Number 7, Gabriel Ringler. Number 8, Kendra Tobar. Number 11, Christian Larach. Number 12, Adriel Roca. Number 13, Mauricio Villela. And of course, the coaches, Dave Gago and Alfredo Roca. Congratulations, guys.
I'm just gonna, if I missed anybody.
I thought we were like, no. Okay. No, what is this? Thank you. This isn't like the one. Yeah, it's
Yeah, I'm not a basketball player.
Okay.
Smile, guys.
Lake Sherman.
Big Sherman.
Well earned.
Yeah.
So now we'll introduce the 2023 Roselle Park Rec Middle School Boys Champions. Number 7, Andrew Ariola. Number 16, Keon Bowman. Number 8, Giancarlo Permisson. Number 12, Sebastian Estevez. Number 11, Ryan Varela. I screw it up all the time. Number 5, Greg P. Number 9, Yang Jun Padilla. Number 4, Colin King. And number 6, Hunter Morales. And of course, our coaches, Todd King and Jose Perez.
All right, let the mayor get organized. We'll do a picture.
Please.
Can I take, I'm gonna just put you on this side. Sorry. Vertically challenged. Cool.
You want to give them, I'll take it. Well,
Yeah, so this is, these are the remaining here.
Thank you, everyone.
Mr. Foy, want to come on? Yeah.
good to see you guys. Good to see you. Thank you.
Oh, you probably need this, don't you?
Yeah, I got that. I got some other stuff too.
Could
Yeah.
use that. Yeah, so I was
Want
just
me
gonna
to
say,
start?
so obviously, we're blessed to have a bunch of great athletes here in the rec ranks, but we also have a bunch of fantastic athletes in the high school ranks, and you guys got to keep it up, right? So we win some more championships and stuff in the high school, right? Like I'm looking at all of you. No pressure. No pressure. We're gonna have you back though. So with that said, Mr. Foy, you want to list off our champions?
Sure. First off, I'd just like to thank Mayor Sig, Town and Council for having the high school athletes here tonight to be honored from the winter season. We had a fantastic winter season. We had a lot of special memories made, a lot of special accomplishments this year, and I'm glad we get to celebrate them here tonight with you. So I'm going to call up. We have tonight 5 total athletes that we're going to honor in all different sports, bowling, wrestling, as well as basketball too. And we'll talk a little bit about their achievements and what they've done this year. So first up is going to be Javen Spates. If you'd like to come up, Javen, I know you're here. Come on up. Javen, I'm going to take this out if you don't mind. Javen is on our varsity basketball team. He's being honored tonight for scoring over 1,000 points. He scored 1,001 points to finish his high school career. And what's really amazing about that is he had a shortened season due to COVID, as well as some of our wrestlers too that we're going to talk about in a moment. So to accomplish that in his high school career with playing less games, about 12 less games than all the other people that have accomplished that in our history here at Roselle Park High School, is really an accomplishment. And that's a credit to him and his hard work and dedication. The last game, he was down about 27 points. He got them in our playoff game down in Rumson Fairhaven. Rumson Fairhaven was a very good basketball school, and it was a tough game for us. So come the fourth quarter, we weren't so sure if he was going to get those 1,000 points, but he kept grinding. He didn't let that get down on him. That only got 8 minutes left here. I need about 14 points to get it, and we had about 17 seconds, I would say. We were all getting nervous. The whole gym knew he was going for it. Even the fans at Rumson Fairhaven, even they were cheering him on when we were down here. And he got that last bucket to put him over 1,000 points, to have him finish his career with 1,001 points. So congratulations, Javen. Congratulations. Want to take it? Is Mom here? I thought I saw Mom. Mom, you want to come up and take a picture? Yeah, come on. Congratulations. Job well done. The next person we're going to honor is from our bowling team, and that is Michael Martins. Come on up, Michael. Michael is a sophomore on our bowling team. For this year, 2023, he was the Union County individual champ, beating out the bowler from Westfield who beat him last year. So he was the top bowler in Union County for 2023. He's only a sophomore. Yep, you can clap that up. He is only a sophomore. He's got 2 more years with us, and we're expecting great things and looking forward to see what he can accomplish. He was also one of our leaders last year on our Group 1 state championship team. So there's a lot of good things going on in our bowling program. I know it doesn't get a lot of publicity. It's just because it's a type of sport that's not even on our campus. Not one school has a bowling alley in their school. Everything's down there at Jersey Lanes, right outside Warnaco Park. If you ever do get a chance to take in a high school bowling match, it is really something to see. Just the sportsmanship that's being demonstrated across all lanes with all teams, because it's really a sport where you're pushing yourself. You're not really against opponent. It's sort of like track and field. You're always trying to make yourself better, get one more pin added onto your game. So an accomplishment to do it as a sophomore, to be the Union County champion. Pressure's on to see if he could do it next year, Mike. No pressure. The pressure he puts on himself, and that's why he's doing so well as a sophomore. Congratulations to Michael Martins. Stay here. Guys, wanna come and take a picture? You know I'm on Congratulations, Mike. Thank you. Okay, next up we're going to be our 3 wrestlers. We had 3 individual performances this year that were outstanding. I'm also going to open my phone here a little bit with some more information, so just give me a second here. So we're not going to go in weight order. We're just going to have them come up as I call them. So the first wrestler that we're going to honor is senior Kevin Osorio. Kevin, come on up. This year, Kevin Osorio was the Union County champ at heavyweight. He was our first champion in that weight class in 25 years, which is a big feat. That's a long time. And if I'm not mistaken, Coach Rooney, correct me if I'm wrong, did Kevin pinned his way through the tournament? Kevin, every match that he had at the Union County tournament, he pinned his kid. There was no decisions. There was no overtime. Pin. And in the finals, he pinned the kid in 16 seconds. He pinned him in 16. He could probably pin me in 3 seconds. That's how well he was wrestling that day. He was super focused. He knew what he needed to do that day, and he did it. And congratulations, Kevin. It was really a nice performance to watch over there at Kane College. As well as that, he was also a Region 4 qualifier as well. So he had a really nice senior year. So congratulations, Kevin Osorio. Kevin also played football for us. Our next honoree, Matthew Griffin. He's already up here. He is our Union County champ at 120 pounds. He is our A-Nice Invitational champion, District 14 champion. Keep going. Region 4 champion. Career record of 93-33. That COVID year killed a lot of wrestlers, not just ours, but across the state, that so close to getting that 100th win. But COVID came along and everything was out of whack. And he was also a state qualifier this year, going down there and having a record of 2-2. So Matthew is also a senior for us, outstanding contributor to our program. We are so happy that he had a successful senior year, and we wish him the best of luck going to the College of New Jersey next year, correct? Yes, nothing changed, just sometimes they change their mind. I got to double check. So congratulations, Matt. The last wrestler that we are going to honor tonight is also a senior, also going to the College of New Jersey. Very impressive. It's a very, very hard school to get into and a very good school academically. Mason Harms. Mason Harms was, roommates, right? He was our Union County champ at 144 pounds. He was Union County champ there. A-Nice Invitational champion, District 14 champion, Region 4 runner-up, Four-time state qualifier. That means he went to the NJSA tournament every single year that he was in high school. Freshman all the way through his senior year and the first freshman that we had sent down there. He finished his career tied for 9th on the all-times win list at Roselle Park High School with, and again, this is a very tremendous feat because we had a shortened COVID season. I guess that was your junior year, sophomore year already? Sophomore year already. It's a long time ago already. A shortened sophomore year, but he still ended his career with 111 wins. And that's amazing with that one season that was shortened out. Okay. Like I said before, these three wrestlers are seniors. They had an outstanding senior season, and they have represented the Roselle Park program so well. I am so proud of these three individuals. They are great kids in the building. They play other sports. You see them out at the deli. They're always giving you a big hi. Hello, how are you? Very polite kids, very well-mannered kids. These three kids are going to be very, very successful after graduation from here at Roselle Park High School. And these are three kids, as with Javen, who's also a senior, that make me proud to be the athletic director at Roselle Park High School, how well they represent our school, our community, and their family as well. So congratulations to all the honorees here tonight. Thank you. Coach. Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, the meeting gets boring from here, guys.
Thank you. Have a great day.
I think they have some. Depends. Talk to John Renee.
We didn't have it. They actually folded the wrestling program my first year.
Did they really?
My freshman year, they got rid of it.
You wrestled though?
No. It was crazy. They literally repurposed. It was a big deal. They made the wrestling room into a classroom. Everyone was like, it was a controversial. They were like, oh, we can bring it back, and they're like, it's not coming back.
They just couldn't get kids to do it, or what?
Yeah, it was it. They had a senior class, and all the seniors graduated, and they had nobody.
Nuts.
And they knew it was coming too. There was just nobody there.
Okay, I'm gonna get going with the rest of this, but don't feel like I'm kicking you guys out. There are no communication. No, I said that. There are no meeting minutes for consideration this evening. May I have a motion that bills and payrolls be not read and passed for payment?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
May I have a motion to open the public portion on agenda items only?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
If you'd like to come speak on agenda items, you may do so now. Cool. I'm seeing no one. May I have a motion to close the public portion on agenda items only?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
May I have a... Do you guys have anything verbal you want to do?
I have a couple things.
Okay, you want
I
to...
don't know if Ken does.
Ken, do you have anything? Andrew, you want to hit us with it?
Yeah, Mayor, I have a few things just to remind everybody on the elections front. From the clerk's office, voter registration deadline for the June primary is coming up on May 16th, so a little less than a month. June primary is June 6th. You can register in person, online, or by mail. Forms are available in my office if you need them. Borough-wide garage sale is coming up on June 10th and 11th from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. both days. Registration is free and voluntary. If you register, it'll secure your space on the map, which is promoted regionally. You can register online with the Google form, posted on social media. It'll be posted periodically over the next several weeks. Or you could use a paper form submitted to the clerk's office. Forms are available online as well. On the QPA side, I just wanted to update the governing body. I've been working with the engineers to line up the 2023 capital program work, even though the capital budget's not adopted yet. Once it is adopted in the coming month, God willing, we'll be able to hit the ground running in the summer. From
From the administration side, kind of similar to Capital, but a little different. I met with representatives of Elizabethtown Gas today, along with the water company and their paving contractors, looking to line up utility restoration work for the coming spring season prior to the summertime. I will note these are for their completed projects. There's about 8 streets and many blocks of those streets that are going to be paved curb to curb. We're working to leverage their obligations and our requirements to get those full streets paved. The governing body adopted a ordinance at the last meeting that requires all future permits that are issued where street excavations are replaced curb to curb. These are old permits that don't necessarily require that, but we're leveraging to make sure that it's fully restored. And then one bit of good news on the grant front, we did receive notice that we were awarded $86,000 from the Department of Community Affairs, part of a local recreation grant. That $86,000 will ultimately go toward the revitalization and reconstruction of Acker Park. We anticipate that the Acker Park project will cost somewhere around $2 million, just to put it in perspective for the members of the public. It is a complete overhaul of the park. We understand that the park is less than desirable as it sits right now. It's an unfortunate reality. Our parks are heavily used, and it's very hard for the municipality to keep up with them. So we kind of need to start with a fresh canvas. The $2 million project that's scoped out right now will take some time to compile that money, but the $86,000 is a good start. We also have about $45,000 in county money that we've received, and we're advocating for any other means of receiving money to offset the cost of that park. That's all I have, Mayor.
Cool. Okay, may I have a motion to accept the reports of departments as submitted?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Okay, ordinances for second reading. Mr. Clerk, please read ordinance number 2718 by title.
Yes, Mayor. Ordinance 2718. Ordinance 2718 is an ordinance for second reading and public hearing, an ordinance amending various sections of Chapter 7 of the Code of the Borough of Roselle Park as they, entitled Traffic, as they relate to parking regulations on Bridge Street.
May I have a motion to open the public hearing on ordinance number 2718?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody wishing to come speak on this ordinance may do so now. Okay, I'm seeing no one. May I have a motion to close the public hearing on ordinance number 2718?
So moved.
Second.
May I have a motion to adopt ordinance number 2718? All in favor?
Aye.
May I have a motion to adopt ordinance number 2718?
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion?
Yes, Mayor. Just to highlight what's happening here on Bridge Street, as of now, the permit parking is no parking on one side from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. and the other side is 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. So what we're doing here is just cleaning up the permit parking, enforcing it from 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. so residents cannot park overnight if you don't have a permit. So this is what's happening here.
Cool. Thank you very much, Councilman. Any further discussion? I'm hearing no one. Andrew, please call the roll.
Councilman Petrosky.
Yes.
Councilman Johnson.
Yes.
Councilman Signorello.
Yes.
Councilman Robina. Yes. Councilwoman Lyons.
Yes.
Councilman Patel.
Yes.
6 votes in the affirmative, Mayor. The ordinance is adopted.
Please read ordinance number 2720, Mr. Clerk.
Yes, Mayor. Ordinance 2720 is an ordinance for second reading and public hearing, an ordinance amending Chapter 27, Section 6, Subsection 3 of the Code of the Borough of Roselle Park entitled Imposition of Charges.
May I have a motion to open the public hearing on ordinance number 2720?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Would anybody like to come up and speak on this ordinance? I'm seeing no one. May I have a motion to close the public hearing on ordinance number 2720?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
May I have a motion to adopt ordinance number 2720?
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Andrew, please call the roll.
Sorry, 1 second.
Yep, take it down.
Councilman Petrosky.
Yes.
Councilman Johnson.
Yes.
Councilman Signorello.
Yes.
Councilman Robina.
Yes.
Councilwoman Lyons.
Yes.
Councilman Patel.
Yes.
6 votes in the affirmative, Mayor. The ordinance is adopted.
Cool. Andrew, please read ordinance number 2721 by title.
Yes, Mayor. Ordinance 2721 is an ordinance for second reading and public hearing, an ordinance amending Chapter 7, Section 17, Subsection 1 of the Code of the Borough of Roselle Park entitled Preferential Parking Zone Established.
May I have a motion to open the public portion hearing on ordinance number 2721?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Would anybody like to come up and speak on this ordinance? Schwartzes are reading to see if they want to come up and speak on it. You guys are cute with your glasses, by the way. The blue and the red coordinating. looks pink. Takes a true man to wear pink. uh, I'm seeing no one. May I have a motion to close the public hearing on ordinance number 2721?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
May I have a motion to adopt ordinance number 2721?
So move.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Andrew, are you ready to call the roll, pal?
Yes.
Call the roll.
Councilman Petrosky.
Yes.
Councilman Johnson.
Yes.
Councilman Signorello.
Yes.
Councilman Ravina.
Yes.
Councilwoman Lyons.
Yes.
Councilman Patel.
Yes.
6 votes in the affirmative, Mayor. The ordinance is adopted.
Andrew, please read ordinance number 2722 by title.
Yes, Mayor. Ordinance 2722 is an ordinance for second reading and public hearing, an ordinance amending various sections of Chapter 7 of the Code of the Borough of Roselle Park entitled Traffic as they relate to parking regulations on Union Road and Dalton Street.
May I have a motion to open the public portion on ordinance number 2722?
So move.
Second.
Is there any, all in favor?
Aye.
Would anybody like to come up and speak on this one? I'm seeing no one. May I have a motion to close the public hearing on ordinance number 2722?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
May I have a motion to adopt ordinance number 2722?
So move.
Second.
Is there any discussion on this one?
Yes, Mayor. Just briefly.
Yep.
This is just, I just want to thank Andrew and the Chief of Police with helping me work on this. This is a parking concern by 157 House. We've been having a lot of residents, not residents, I want to say probably more so guests or visitors that come to the establishment and they're just outright parking there illegally. So this right here should help mitigate that and persuade those customers to park in the parking lot or appropriate parking spaces.
Cool. Thanks, Councilman. Anybody else? Do I have a motion to adopt?
Yep. You just need to
Call the roll, please.
Councilman Petrosky.
Yes.
Councilman Johnson.
Yes.
Councilman Signorello.
Yes.
Councilman Ravina.
Yes.
Councilwoman Lyons.
Yes.
Councilman Patel.
Yes.
6 votes in the affirmative, Mayor. The ordinance is adopted.
Please read 2723 by title, Andrew.
Yes, Mayor. Ordinance 2723 is an ordinance for second reading and public hearing, an ordinance appropriating $400,000 received from the Coronavirus State and Local Fiscal Recovery Funds Program to provide for various capital improvements in the Borough of Roselle Park.
May I have a motion to open the public hearing on ordinance number 2723?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Would anybody like to come up and speak on this? I'm seeing no one. May I have a motion to close the public hearing on ordinance number 2723?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
May I have a motion to adopt ordinance number 2723?
So move.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Just as a reminder, this is a big sum of money, so anybody who's seeing 400K, we got this one from Uncle Sam. So American Rescue Plan, is it American Rescue Plan? What was
Yes.
Yeah, we got $1.2 million. One of the things I didn't love about it is, you're only allowed to use it for certain things, budget shortfalls, water purification or air purification. We've gotten creative with how we use it. I think this is the last or close to the last tranche that we have. But this is going towards the sewer work that's going to take us out of Elizabeth.
Correct.
Is what this
Sewer
tranche-
separation, yep.
Yeah, so we're getting nasty grams because Elizabeth wants us to be on our own sewer line. So this goes towards getting us on that. Thank you, legal counsel, for taking care of the legal end of it. Okay, any further discussion? Andrew, call the roll.
Councilman Petrosky.
Yes.
Councilman Johnson.
Yes.
Councilman Signorello.
Yes.
Councilman Ravina.
Yes.
Councilwoman Lyons.
Yes.
Councilman Patel.
Yes.
6 votes in the affirmative, Mayor. The ordinance is adopted.
Andrew, please read ordinance number 2724 by title.
Yes, Mayor. Ordinance 2724 is an ordinance for introduction, ordinance amending Chapter 7 entitled Traffic and establishing Section 45 to be entitled Vehicular Repairs on Public Streets.
May I have a motion to approve ordinance number 2724 for introduction and fix the date for second reading and public hearing as May 4th, 2023?
So move.
Second.
Is there any discussion?
Yes.
Yeah, I got it. May I have a motion to table the question on introduction of 2724 until the next regular meeting scheduled for May 4th, 2023?
So move.
Second.
Andrew, please call the roll.
Councilman Petrosky.
Yes.
Councilman Johnson.
Yes.
Councilman Signorello.
Yes.
Councilman Ravina.
Yes.
Councilwoman Lyons.
Yes.
Councilman Patel.
Yes.
6 votes in the affirmative, Mayor. The ordinance, further consideration of the ordinance is tabled till May 4th, 2023.
Andrew, please read ordinance number 2725 by title.
Yes, Mayor. Ordinance 2725 is an ordinance for introduction, ordinance amending Chapter 10, Section 4, subsection 4.1 of the Code of the Borough of Roselle Park entitled Recreation Fees Enumerated.
May I have a motion to approve ordinance number 2725 for introduction and fix the date for second reading and public hearing as May 4th, 2023? Is
So move.
Second.
there any discussion? Andrew, please call the roll.
Councilman Petrosky.
Yes.
Councilman Johnson.
Yes.
Councilman Signorello.
Yes.
Councilman Ravina.
Yes.
Councilwoman Lyons.
Yes.
Councilman Patel.
Yes.
6 votes in the affirmative, Mayor. The ordinance is introduced.
All matters listed with an asterisk are considered to be routine and non-controversial by the council and will be approved by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless a member of the governing body so requests, in which case the item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered in its normal sequence on the agenda as part of the general orders. Andrew, please read the resolutions.
Yes. Resolution 11923 is authorizing and directing the Municipal Land Use Board to investigate whether all or a portion of the property identified as Block 606, lots 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, and 36.01 and 38 of the municipal tax map constitute a non-condemnation redevelopment area pursuant to the local redevelopment and housing law NJSA 48:12A-1 et seq. Resolution 120-23 is awarding a professional services contract with consulting and municipal engineer CME Associates for professional planning services associated with a non-condemnation redevelopment study of Block 606, lots 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 36.01, and 38 of the tax map of the Borough of Roselle Park in an amount not to exceed $11,854. Resolution 121-23 is awarding a professional services contract to McManaman, Scotland and Bauman LLC for redevelopment council services associated with a non-condemnation redevelopment study of Block 606, lots 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 36.01, and 38 of the municipal tax map in an amount not to exceed $4,000. Resolution 122-23 is authorizing change order number 1 to Riverview Paving, Inc. for the project Year 48 CDBG Road Program improvements to Webster Avenue in an amount of a $6,284.24 increase to reflect a total contract amount of $321,183.19 after all change orders. Resolution 123-23 is congratulating the Rotary Club of Roselle Park on its 100th anniversary. Resolution 124-23 is rescinding resolution number 279-20. And Resolution 125-23 is granting permission to Girls on a Mission with Ambition to operate a social affair permit granted by the New Jersey Division of Alcoholic Beverage Control in Michael J. Morey Park as part of the Borough of Roselle Park's 2023 Juneteenth celebration.
Cool. Do any members wish to have any items removed from the consent agenda?
119?
Okay. 119?
Yes.
I was gonna say there's no 118. You said
119-20.
You said 118.
No, 19.
19. 19.
He said 18.
I heard 18.
You heard 18.
19.
It changed as it went through. It's a new mic.
If I said 119, 119. Just so we could have both.
Hey, Jay, you said 119.
It's the new mics.
Bro, what is this? We're on one side here. We stand together.
I'm back in Jay.
Wow, brutal. Okay, do I have a motion to approve the resolutions remaining on the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Conjon was supposed to pull this one. It's his ward.
Not him.
What's that?
I got him to do it.
Okay, there you go. It was a Conjon plan. Bro, what are you guys doing over there? I'm changing the seating order up. Change the seating order up. I don't like that. May I have a motion to adopt Resolution 119-23?
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? What do you got?
Yeah, Mayor, just if the borough administrator or business administrator can identify what Block 606 and the lot numbers, what area is that specifically?
Yeah, so broadly speaking,
Transparency.
it is, it's the castle, and then there's a building immediately to the left of the castle, or whatever, it's called, Los Altos now it's called. So it's that building immediately to the left of Los Altos, all the way down to the gas station. The corner. It actually includes one little residential house too, just because it kind of makes it a clean rectangle versus like cutting out that one little thing. But, you know, just to be clear, we haven't done one of these in a while. So this is non-condemnation, right? So nobody's going to get kicked out of their house or run out of business. This is purely a study to investigate whether this area would qualify as an area need a redevelopment study. There has been a bunch of ideas that, you know, I've been pitched as what could work there. Quite frankly, I'm going to stop using quite frankly because I'm getting back into my old habits of saying frankly all the time. What I've heard desire for in that area by people that own property there is potentially a hotel, right? So obviously there's new owners of Los Altos, right? They have a bunch of guests that come from around the world to do weddings and so on and so forth there. So it would be nice potentially to have them have a hotel there versus sending them to the Cranford Hotel. But all of this is subject to that's just fantasies here until until a planner says that this qualifies for an area need a redevelopment, and then even after that, it's subject to a potential developer and what the redevelopment agreement would look like, and obviously approval of the council. Did I miss anything there or misspeak anywhere, Andrew? Okay. How was that? How was that, Conjon?
Let me talk to him.
Yeah, well, I gotta keep an eye on this side of the. Rosanna, you tell me what's going on over there, all right? Tell me afterwards. Is she what? Yeah, all right. Watch your back, Conjon. Watch your back. Okay, we have a motion to approve.
Got it.
Okay, Andrew, any other questions from this side? The loyal side?
Semi-loyal.
Well, yeah, this is Greg's on that. Any questions on this side? No? Good? Greg, what do you guys say, bro? Go ahead.
I don't have anything. I don't want any problems.
Call the roll, Andrew.
Councilman Petrosky.
Yes.
Councilman Johnson.
Yes.
Councilman Signorello.
Yes.
Councilman Ravina.
Yes.
Councilwoman Lyons.
Yes.
Councilman Patel.
Yes.
6 votes in the affirmative, Mayor. The resolution is adopted.
Excellent.
That wasn't that hard, was it?
I mean, I was sweating a little bit.
You guys are killing me.
Dude, I've done bigger projects than this. This is small potatoes. Should have seen year one mayor. You did see year one mayor. Everyone talk about Sullivan? Not tonight? All right, fair enough. Reports of borough council / committees. Start off with Councilman at Large. You're always last. Go ahead, Sig.
I'll make it short tonight, this allergies. Just wanted to say I attended the opening of next door to Bella Wines and Spirits. I just got to say, I've been in that building numerous times, fire inspections, fire calls, and this and that, but wow, they have stuff in there. They have a variety of everything and everything. And best wishes for them and the borough. Is always like to see any business prosper. And I mentioned it to my wife that we should look into going there and looking because they have a little of everything. I want to say I went Saturday night to the Aldine Tricky Tray, and I learned a little bit about going to a Tricky Tray. And next time
I was there too.
I'm gonna be ready next time because I messed up a little bit. I had a good time.
I had a great time.
Mayor, it's my time.
Oh, sorry.
I learned a little bit. Like I said, next year I'm coming with guns blazing. I got to come with a folder. I learned a little bit, but good time. Good. Wow. It's nice to see the support for the PTO. That's the end of the line. To help the school or whatever they do over there. That's the nice thing to see the support, the money they raised, and next year you got to get 2 coffee pots. So other than that. As in my report, you need me, Jay Signorella at rosellepark.net. Have a good evening.
Thank you, Councilman. I'm going to go with Councilman Patel next so he stops scheming on me. Feels like a little bit of love. Go ahead, Councilman Patel.
We were just discussing something.
Come on. Well, you got to do your report now, bro.
All right. If I may. Good evening. Thank you, Mayor and Council. On April 15th, I attended the spring community cleanup joined by the 150 volunteers who helped clean up Roselle Park. I encourage each and every resident to help us keep this community clean. A number of residents have reached out to me about the proposing ordinance 2724 about school vehicle repairs on the street. Thank you, Mayor, for tabling the issue. As council chair of Roselle Park Commerce on April 15, I attended the ribbon cutting ceremony at Bella Wines and Spirits, located right next to the Borough Hall. So if you're leaving, I know you check it out all the time. So at 112 East Westville Avenue. And make sure to check in and support the new business in town. As liaison to the Environmental Commission, signups for renting a seasonal plot at the community garden are due tomorrow at 4:21. Please contact the commission directly to sign up for the bed rental. The commission will also be at the Meet the Borough event to answer any questions. Will be this Saturday. Also, the Rose Park Green Team needs members. The group is looking for people who are passionate about making Roselle Park a greener and more sustainable community through action, communication, and partnership. please contact council or the mayor if you are interested, or come to the next Green Team meeting next Monday, 4/24 at 5:30 at the library. I would like to highlight some of the events that will be happening on April 22nd. The Meet the Borough event will be hosted at Cassano Community Center between 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. On April 28th, the Borough of Roselle Park will be celebrating Arbor Day 2023 with its annual Arbor Day ceremony beginning at 10 a.m. at Roselle Park Middle School. April 29th, the Roselle Park High School Marching Band and the Color Guard will be hosting Tricky Tray. For questions or ticket, please email rphsbandparents@aol.com. The New Jersey Vehicle Commission Agency on the Wheel will be returning to Roselle Park on May 22nd, but the event was already filled, so watch out for news linked on Borough's social media, or contact the Cassano Community Center at 908-245-0666. Lastly, Roselle Park introduced My Roselle Park app that has convenient features. I know Mayor was big on this, so thank you so much for having an app. You could use the app to report non-emergency issues, upload photos with geotagging, and receive information about local events, news, and notifications. The app is free. Just download it from your App Store or Google Play. And ordinance, I just want to thank you, the council, for passing the ordinance 2718, the parking regulations on Bridge Street. Thank you, Andrew, for helping me with this, and I know the residents will be pleased to hear about the new ordinance. And if you need to get in contact with me, you can email me at kpatel@rosellepark.net or call me at 908-726-8774. Thank you so much, Mayor.
Yep, excellent report. Thank you, Councilman. Councilwoman Lyons.
Were you going to say another name?
I was gonna say, so I just did your letter thing, and I'm like, am I supposed to say Antonuccio Lyons? What am I like?
I know, I had that in, the Antonuccio. Good evening, Mayor and Council, and all these beautiful residents, and anybody watching from home. Hi, Mom. My mom watches. It's great to see everyone here, and it's great to hear how many things are happening in Roselle Park. I don't want to be repetitive, but I'll do little snippets of what we've all done. I went to the ribbon cutting ceremony for Bella Wines and Spirits, and meeting the family is what it's all about. I love knowing who the owners are to the businesses, and they are such a wonderful family. So it is family owned, and that's really important to say, because you know what? Sometimes there are multiple businesses that may be similar, but it is good to support, and they really have an awesome selection. It's bright in there, it's beautiful, and it's a great spot, so definitely visit. I also attended the Springboro cleanup, and that was amazing. I just want to applaud Councilman Jay for really even just like doing all that you did, and Rupin Shaw from the Cassano Center. He really had such everything organized. People were in line, handing, those little grabbers and everything. So I really applaud him and everyone that came out. I loved the event because it was seniors to little kids, and everyone in between. And I got to see familiar faces. And as we're walking, I'm like, I knew you when you were 11, and now you're 45. And I was like, wait, what's your name? No, but it's great to be part of town and to do things with each other. So that was a great event. What else? The Tricky Tray event. Oh my God. I have to, you guys are awesome.
You won the duck thing, right?
I did.
The duck thing was a cool tray.
I got a duck that had glasses and a chain, and I think it wrapped. So I just have to say real quick, Mayor and Constance comes running up to me, and they're like, do comedy. I'm like, no way. There's how many women people were there? 400? How much? 250? 250 people, 99% of women. How do you get them to stop and stand still? You count. They had 20 minutes to put tickets in the Tricky Tray, little baskets. I started counting. I was like 10, 9, 8. They all had heart attacks and looking at me like they were going to charge the stage. It was fun. I thank you for that. But you guys did really a great job, and just being part of that, please, I want to hire you for events. No, really, it was awesome. What else? Yes, so I went to the library board meeting last night. They are doing awesome. Just please go to rosellepark.net, rosellepark.net.
Or download
Sorry.
the app. Has all the events on it, too.
Oh, yes, the app. I love the app. Yeah, you could see everything that they have. They have an Earth Day story and craft time this Saturday. They also have in May junior chef cupcake decorating. I might have to go to that. Alex does say that anything that has to do with food, there's a lot of people there, so I can understand that. We also have, it's called the Quilting Club. I just have to say a joke. Jeff Regan, I love him. He looks at me last night and says, "What's the Guilting Club?" I said, moms go there and learn how to guilt their children. No, it's the Quilting Club. Okay, so Saturday, things that are coming up. Saturday, please come out. Any new residents, meet the borough, meet us, meet the businesses, hopefully, that are joining. We want to welcome you. We have little gifts, and we're going to have a good time. 11 a.m. at the Casano Center. And the other things, Arbor Day, middle school, Memorial Day is coming up. Thank God for good weather. And that is my report. And please reach out to me, 908-726-8773. Text me or leave a message if I don't pick up right away, and or email me, rlyons@rosellepark.net. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Councilman Rabina?
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening, Mayor, colleagues, and good evening, Roselle Park. On April 12th, I attended the special meeting of Mayor Council. I'm probably the only one on council that didn't attend the Bella Wines and Spirit grand opening, but I got good reason. I was painting the baby's room. Baby is expected within the next couple weeks, so. Earlier this week, I did stop in to visit Bella Wines and Spirits. Place may look small from the outside, but it's huge. It's got 40 refrigerator units and a great selection of beverages. Yesterday, I attended the 2023 Invasive Species Strike Team Conference at Duke Farms, learning about key wildlife diseases, invasive plants, forest pest, and pathogen updates. Folks, there are a lot of invasive plants choking out our trees and wildlife. Before you begin any new planting or landscaping this spring, please visit the Environmental Commission's Facebook page for a comprehensive list of plants to avoid. On April 15th, I did attend the Clean Community Spring Cleanup. As Clean Communities Liaison, I'd like to say thank you. We had over 15 groups join us with a total of 150 volunteers collecting hundreds of pounds of trash and debris. Special thanks to Rupert Shaw, Councilman Johnson, Councilwoman Lyons, Antonuccio Lyons, Councilman Patel, and huge thanks to our community's parents, most importantly, who lead by example by teaching the next generation to care about their community. And to Cub Scout Pack 56, Boy Scout Troop 56, Roselle Park Soccer, National Junior Honor Society, Knights of Columbus 3240, Sherman PTA, Community United Methodist Church, the Roselle Park Girl Scouts, Roselle Park High School SAS Club, the Casano Center Association, House 157 Restaurant, and Breakwater Treatment and Wellness. Also thanks to Union County for loaning us a number of supplies, including the grabbers. Folks, we do these events twice a year, and the fact that we still collect hundreds of pounds each time we go out, we got to do better. So please, for our kids, for our families, for your home and community, please put trash where it belongs. Keep it out of our sewers, off school grounds, parks, and our open spaces. For those who may be asking, hey, it's DPW, could they do it? They could, and they could collect trash, but the answer is sure. However, it takes their skilled labor and our taxpayer dollars away from higher priority projects like our trees, roads, and infrastructure. So please keep our community clean. Put trash where it belongs. This Saturday is National Trails Day, so time to get out of the house and explore the outdoors. No matter if it's walking, riding bike, or visiting our local parks and county parks or trails, it's time to get some fresh air and unplug and disconnect. There's plenty of activities out there. If you're interested, enter Celebrate Trails Day in your web browser to search for local events in and around Roselle Park. Also, we are exactly a month away, with May 20th being our first ever Tour de Roselle Park and our third annual bike clinic and helmet giveaway. We had over 50 residents sign up for the bike ride, and we're going to have, for the bike clinic, AAA Northeast, Bob's Bicycle Service attending, Union County Division of Children's and Youth Services, New Jersey Bike and Walk Coalition. Helmets are donated by Safe Kids Union County, Children's Specialized Hospital, and Westfield Regional Health Department. If anyone is interested in volunteering with setup, assisting with helmet fittings, or the giveaway table, please let me know. Fifth Ward, I'm here for you at 862-236-0019 and jrabine@rosellepark.net. Mayor, that concludes my report.
Thank you, Councilman. Councilman Johnson. Oh. Joe, your last night.
Thank you. Good evening, Mayor,
Save the
Council,
best for last.
residents. At this time, I would like to go over the past respective meetings that I attended and supported the past few weeks. First, I attended the Borough Special Workshop meeting. Next, I attended the Roselle Park community cleanup, spring cleaning. I mean, wow, it was truly amazing. The reason why I'm speeding through my report, because it just sounds like the rest of the reports. Bella's Wines attended, great, amazing. But all in all, just seeing the community that Saturday, it was really, really busy Saturday for us. Between Aldine, you guys doing something, between the spring cleaning, community cleanup, and Bella's Wine and Spirit Ribbon. I just have to say that it was truly amazing to see collectively the community come together, just like Councilwoman Rosanna mentioned. That's truly amazing. All in all, that just showed me that we're stronger together and that we need to focus less on tearing each other down and focus more on building one another up. That's what a good community is about. And lastly, I attended the Diversity and Inclusion Committee meeting. And Chris, you could keep me straight. Our Pride karaoke night event will be hosted at Los Altos. All right, he gave me the nod, so I must be in the good. Otherwise, please remember your vote matters, and as First Ward Council, I will always place the concerns of the residents in Roselle Park first, because local concerns matters. If you need to get in contact with me, please give me a call at 908-303-1519, or you can email me, which is my preference, gjohnson@rosellepark.net. Mayor, that concludes my report.
Thank you, Councilman. Councilman Petrosky, save the best for last.
Thank you, Mayor. First of all, I want to send my condolences out to the John Cray family. John Cray was a 1976 graduate of Roselle Park High School, which I graduated high school with John, okay? I know John lived in Florida, and great guy. His brother lives on Ashwood, Michael, so my condolences go out to his family. Also, Deborah Satz, resident of the Second Ward. Again, my condolences go out to the family. April 12th, I attended the special meeting about the budget. So we're getting there. It's soon. We'll have to, believe the next meeting will be passed.
Yeah, we're going to look to introduce.
Okay. On the 13th, I attended the Meridian event. They had a guy singing on the guitar, great turnout, and they had food from the diner, so, and it was very well attended. On the 15th, I attended a ribbon cutting of Bella Wines and Spirit. The 17th, I attended the historical meeting. Again, they're reaching out for donations. RP History at rosellepark.net is their website, so you can get through there. And what the money is going to go for is they have many stuff at the museum, and it's small. So they're looking to get a container to store the stuff. And so if you could reach out and donate, it will be appreciated. The 19th, we attended the recreation meeting. Again, we talked about on Memorial Day, we have leftover candy from the Easter egg candy hunt. So we're going to be giving it out after Memorial Day, the parade. So Any questions, you can contact Tina, who's our chairman. So today I attended the joint sewer. Basically, we approved inventory and we updated lawyers for appointments. And then there's still that one closed matter issue, and I'm still not allowed to talk about it, but as soon as I can, I will update everyone on it. I want to thank the mayor and council for letting the recreation come in today, the basketball, wrestling. What an honor. We have a sophomore who was #1 in bowling in Union County. So it's good we have him for 2 more years. Again, the basketball player who scored 1,000 points in his career. And again, with COVID, don't forget they missed out on a lot of games. So I do, that's an honor. And then, of course, the wrestlers and everything, great thing. And I was glad the younger kids, and again, I want to congratulate Coach Ranieri's daughter, Lucia Ranieri, for being the state champ. So what an honor like that. So you need to contact me. Get me at jpetrosky@rosellepark.net, 908-666-7821. And that's my report. I'd like to bring Lucia back on her own
100%.
for when, being the state champ.
Whenever
Okay.
you like to. Yep.
Okay, I will talk to her father and mother.
Yeah. Sounds
Okay.
good. Cool.
And that's my report. Thank you.
Hey, Mayor, if I may, I just wanted to say kudos to you for bringing RattleTech and that technology. It's truly amazing. I'm in school right now for public administration, and actually we talk about digital transformation and governments that are increasingly adopting digital technologies to streamline operations and improve services delivery to citizens. And this actually and engage citizen feedback, and this is exactly a primary example of that.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, it's just so I thank you, Greg. It segues into honestly my report. Like, download the app for all of you guys who have called the DPW, reached out to me for a pothole, reached out with one of the councilmen for a pothole or a tree. It is so much easier to just use the app because it goes directly to the Department of Public Works or the relevant party. Most of these are DPW things. The cool thing is like, rather than me writing down notes about like what address it is and where it might be, you could literally send an exact picture of the tree or the pothole along with the geolocation of it, and God willing, hoping that our DPW knows how to use it on the back end, which is still a big question mark. They will be able to know exactly where it is, exactly what the complaint is. And also, quite frankly, it gives us a level of, before, it was kind of nebulous to figure out and track how many complaints we were solving, how many things we were issuing. Now we can see on a list, we get 100 complaints a month and we've taken down 90 of them or whatever it is. So, kudos to Andrew, and actually Rupin has really done like a fantastic job, like project managing and cracking the whip and get this done. The RattleTech guys are awesome too, and honestly, for the result they have, like it's not perfect, but we're not paying a ton for it either, to be honest with you, which is great. So download that app for sure. Stop calling me about your tree issues. Put it on the app. Stop calling Joe about your tree issues. Put it on the app, because I get them all from Joe P. I wanted to talk about 2 other things, but I can't read my handwriting. Andrew, happy that we did a meeting with the, was it just Elizabethtown Gas or was it both today?
Oh, there was a field meeting.
Field meeting. Yeah, so a long story short, you're not going to see any half-paved roads on the Union side of town. You're never going to see any half-paved roads ever again. Exactly. That's right. Moratorium on that. One is because we passed an ordinance that now they have to pay for end-to-end paving, which is great. Secondly, it's the last I'll ever want to hear about it. About a half road. We're done with that. The good news is, I do think, pending some of the horse trading we're going to do with the utilities companies, we're going to get Webster. Mostly, just give me the highlights. What does it look like we're going to do?
West Colfax from Laurel to
Colfax.
Chestnut
Yeah.
will be done finally. Locust Street, the county's actually going to do. Do you want me to name side streets?
No. The side streets, though, what I will say is you're either going to get a curb-to-curb we'll share a map on it, but we will get curb-to-curb parking, paving. There are certain areas like Larch doesn't have any.
Larch doesn't have curbs, so where there's not existing quality, at least infrastructure of any quality,
Yeah.
we're going to opt to do that as a municipal project at a point in the near future.
So this is no slight to former Mayor Diorio. Sorry, pal. We're gonna do that as a municipal project and give you guys curbs over there.
Yes.
So. Oh, you've got your headphones in? Oh, okay, fair enough. Don't worry about it. I'll tell you afterwards. Whoever wins the wrestling match will. I'm kidding.
Good roads.
What was I going to say? Yeah, so roads paved. Cool. That's a good thing. And I just want to say once again, the Trick or Treat was a blast. I just got my voice back today, but Cindy, Constance, you guys did a great job. I'm really still upset that I didn't win a My Pillow, but what are you going to do? Not in the cards. But I had so much fun doing it. And I think you guys made a bunch of money, which is the eyes on the prize there is the good thing. And yeah, that's it. Mayorsig at rosellepark.net. And that concludes my report. May I have a motion to open the public portion on any subject?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anybody?
Am I on?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Is the light red?
It's red.
Yep, you're on.
Okay. Christian Maker, B36, Woodside Gardens.
Hold the mic closer.
a little bit closer.
Better?
Yep.
Okay. Christian Maker, B36, Woodside Gardens. Mayor, can I just direct this question to Fifth Ward Councilman Robina?
Sure. Yeah. Get ready for a fastball, Councilman.
I'll be quick. So, Councilman, as you are aware, I do live in Woodside Gardens. My apartment faces directly the Rahway Valley line. So I have pretty much a clear image of, the work that's being done with NJDOT. Is there an update as to when the next phase is going to be?
Yes, as a matter of fact, we were in communication with them today. Andrew, you want to jump in on this one? From what I understand, it's late spring, early summer for phase 2 of the cleanup.
Right. So phase 1 has been completed, which are the hazardous trees. Phase 2, which is the brush and the small growth, for lack of a better word, would be late spring, early summer. And then we'd fall into a phase 3. I'm not going to quote what it is, Chris, just because I don't remember it offhand. But that's the basic timeline. They are slow, because DOT is typically slow. But that's the timeline. I reached out today. I'm going to share whatever update I do get with the councilman so that he can share it out to his constituents.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
Thanks, Chris.
Would anybody else like to come speak? Going once, going twice. Yo.
Lucy Figueredo, 330 Chardon Avenue. So I've been here before, and Joe Petrosky lives across the street from me. And I've always complained about living down the street and cars zooming by. And the other day I'm sitting there, and Joe, you guys should come and see. Cars fly by, and they don't care that they're stop signs. They run the stop signs. I do not understand how there's a school right at the corner. And I know you have a cop there, because I've actually asked the cop to give people tickets because they parked on my driveway. They run the stop signs all the time. They do not care that there is school there. And I really think you should think about putting that bump. You have it by 7-Eleven. Why wouldn't you put it by the schools? I heard, you might put it by Walnut Street. I heard that promise. Mayor. Yeah.
Whoa,
Listen.
whoa. There is nothing on the record.
Oh,
is there video?
I recorded it. I recorded it as you gave me the sugar daddy.
Okay.
What's the apparatus? I didn't hear you with the mic, sir.
No, what I'm saying is, by 7-Eleven, there's a bump, a speed bump, yes. So why would you put it by 7-Eleven, but you won't put it by the schools?
So can I just say, in general, the problem with speed bumps is, right, like broadly, and the the record on how effective they are is like meh, right? Like it works. It doesn't help a ton. Very candidly, it also just destroys the roads, right? So the problem is when you have snow, plows go over it, it's rough for the roads, right? Now, obviously, safety comes first.
Correct.
What I would do is, I think, look, I'm going to come tomorrow morning and come check it out.
Okay.
Right?
Thank you. Okay.
Joe's right there. I will literally, I wake up at 7 a.m. I will come. What time does school start?
8:20.
I only have cats. I don't have kids. So 8:20, is that a good time to go check it out?
Come meet me at my porch. I'll make you coffee.
There we go. Perfect. I will meet you for coffee at 8. But I'll come check it out. And what I can say is we have also gotten creative with things that are not necessarily bumps, but could help alleviate some of the things. Like, I got to tell you, actually, as somebody who, once in a while you're not paying attention to the speeding, like, the flashing beacons also help a decent amount, right?
Yeah,
but what you're saying is it's running the stop sign. Is that what you're
It's
saying?
not the one by the school. It's the one by Clay.
Clay?
Okay, that's the
That's the
offender.
one.
And is it running a stop sign or it's just going fast?
No, they run the stop sign. My husband and I sit out there because
Throw garbage
I
Clay
like.
and Sheridan.
Really?
They leave Grant and they go. Whoop, they
Yeah.
drop their kids off
And they
go.
just go.
I-
They don't care.
I've
who's-
talked to the new police chief, so he told me he'll give a look at it. But I still see it happened
No,
today.
and it happens during the day. It happens at night. I mean, if you like, I could sit out there and take pictures for you and come next
No,
meeting
I'll
and
come.
show you.
No, I'll come. I believe you. Trust me. I don't.
I see it
Yeah,
myself when I'm
I just the other thing is so speed bumps are often employed for speed. That's why they're called speed bumps, speeding, right? I don't know. Councilman Johnson's probably the only one that knows on the dais whether or not it works for blowing stop signs, but it sounds like. Look, I don't want to say it's all I got is a hammer, everything looks like a nail, right? If there's other things we could do to make the stop sign more apparent or enforce that, I'd rather use that than a speed bump when a speed bump's really for speed, right? Versus speeding
No, I get it.
versus
And
blowing
believe
a
me,
stop sign.
I know you guys have done a lot.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, myself, I sit out there with my husband.
Yep.
And we see cars just fly by.
Yeah.
And I've even told people, what's the rush? You're going from one stop to another stop sign. Why are you speeding?
I wonder if people were doing repairs outside on their street, if it would slow things down.
I don't know, but I mean,
I'm sorry, I took up your 3 minutes for a joke.
That's
but
your problem.
but I will be. Oh, nice.
oh, wait, yes.
We'll slow it down. Your 3 minutes are up, but I'm coming tomorrow morning. I'm sorry. You don't mean that. You don't mean that. Anybody else? Hot takes? Views on car washes? Oh, come on, Chris. Come on, bro. Don't do that to me.
Chris Monroe, 146 West Lincoln Ave. The mayor touched on it, but I just want to shout this out to let everybody know to support the class of 2024 at the Roselle Park High School for the mayor's upcoming wrestling match on May 6th at 7 p.m. Make sure you guys come out. You could get tickets at the high school. They're only or online. I'll post the information up there.
I'm excited for it. I'm gonna get a steel chair to the head or something. Diogo's getting it ready. He's got one with my name on it. Just back of the head. Do me a favor. Put me out for a little while.
Motion for me?
Huh? Anyway, anybody else? Cool. All right, I'm seeing no one. May I have a motion to close the public portion?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Lovely meeting, everybody. I need to adjourn the meeting. May I have a motion to adjourn?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Lovely meeting, everybody.
All right.
Wasn't too bad.